Well, people have asked me, why did you run? Why do you want to run? The first time they've asked me, they're asking again, well, how do you want to put yourself through this punishment, or don't, it's a lot of hours and a lot of time to dedicate to something that, it's not going to make you rich, and it's not going to let you spend any more time with your family or have fun. And I tell them, I grew up in High Point, North Carolina, furniture capital of the world, and, I think the city leaders, when I was growing up, it was kind of fat and happy time. The furniture industry was booming, manufacturing jobs, there were lots of management positions. High Point was booming. But they didn't focus on attracting new industries and diversifying. And as a result now, it's almost a bedroom community. And I just don't want to, I guess what I saw, and they're different, don't get me wrong, they're two different places and we're very different from that. But in the same token, I looked around and we have real estate, tourism, real estate primarily for retirees or vacationers. And you had your tourism. And those are nice things. I don't want them to go away. But we need to diversify. We need to come up with work for our children. I have 3 children that are 16, 14, and 8. And, they may not choose after going away to school or to move back here, but I want them to at least have that option. And I think, most of the folks I knew when I first moved here that could live here were either doctors or attorneys. And that's great. But what if that's not your passion? That's not what you want to do. So I think we've been real successful as a community in helping nurture and helping attract businesses that can employ a much more diverse, we have a more diverse economy today than we did 4 years ago, and I hope to expand upon that. So if my son comes home and he's a software guy, and you got Encino you could go work for. If he's a banker, you could go try to work at Live Oak. You're in pharma, there's a couple options. So that's a much broader spectrum of economy. And I'd like to keep trying to pursue that, whether it's attracting somebody new like Vertex, or whether it's expanding upon our what we have now, the core we have now. And I'm optimistic about it now more than ever, because I think that's the key to a city's vitality, its growth, that you don't become too one-dimensional, and you have a multi-dimensional thriving economy. So I'm excited about that, and the potential and possibility that when the time comes that they'll have an opportunity, should they want to move back here.